Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Brianna. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. If you haven't yet, subscribe and like the video. Turn post notifications on. And I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I don't want to, I don't post Wednesday. But most likely, probably not. But yeah. So let's get right after the video. So basically today, don't know what I'm gonna do. Low key, I don't know what I really don't. Okay. I could do homework, but like, do I really want to do that? Not really. So, honestly, I'm gonna do homework. Sister, sip all the tea out of your hydro flask. Mine has a little hole. That's why it makes that noise. Alright, sisters. We're gonna make a little change into settings. So it's either you're gonna go back here with the football squishy, or you're just gonna be somewhere. Alright. Hey sisters. So I'm doing math homework. This is for all of my fellow friends that go to my school and are in my classroom. Here are the answers for number 1. You know who you are if you go to my school. So the answers for number 1 is 1/21. As for number 2 is 1/18. 3, 2/30. And number 4 is 6. 6/30. I need to write my name on there. Write some multiplication. Alright. Okay, I'm on number 7 right now. Honestly, I'll do the homework later because I have photo math. So, I'm going to be reading you a book that I got. at my library. It's Little Dog Lost. I started reading it in the library, and it's a really good book, personally, I think. 3 Blizzard Bears today. Ow. Oh, what the heck was that? Okay. So I got one for library books turned in. I got another one for helping Bleep with math. These were all on the same day, so. And I got another one for being more productive and finishing my work and reading. Okay, so this is a library book. Honestly, I think I'm going to reread it to you guys because I haven't even read it at all. Read aloud. Little Dog Lost. It's kind of like a poem book, but not at the same time. This is how it looks. It's like that. 1. Little dog lost. Little black dog with brown paws and a brown mask. And a sweet ruffle of... Wait, what? A sweet ruffle of brown fur on her bum. Excuse me. Just breathe. What? Just beneath her black whip tail of a tail. Santy coat. Ears like airplane wings that drop just at the tips. Okay. Yeah. She used to be called Buddy until no one called her anything at all. Hey you, maybe, or Shoo. Names to run from. Buddy wasn't always lost. Once she had owned a boy. It was the boy who named her. I know she's a girl, he said, but she's my buddy anyways. Her boy threw a ball again and again. Wait, I want to go get my dog. Okay. Let me go get my dog. Mikey! Oh my God. Mikey? So my dog's sleeping, so I'm not gonna get him. Oh my God, okay. These are the cutest thing ever. I'm kind of not gonna show you my cousin. Actually, yeah. So that's me dying. That's me again. Like, and then here's her showing off her ring. Actually, I don't really care. Here's my cousin. Here's my cousin again. Here's me and my cousin. She's showing off her ring. And we're just like eating it. Oh, she's like the best cousin ever. Like, I literally love her. But at the same time, I don't. It's like a love and hate relationship. Okay, I don't know what I did there. So, and again, until Buddy flopped into her belly in the tickling grass and dropped the ball between her paws, her tongue as limp as a dish rag. Come and get it. Her grin always said. And then I'll chase some more. The boy used to take Buddy Point's face. What? Buddy's pointy. Oh, the boy used to take Buddy's pointy face between his hands and kiss her on the lips, just like that. When Buddy was quick, she could get a lick at the exact moment of the kiss. The boy would say "ugh" and wipe his mouth with the back of his hand on the lips again. Oh, then he kissed Buddy on the lips again. Switch of locations. In the short, Buddy and her boy were perfectly matched and perfectly happy together. But nothing, not even the sweetest love, can be certain of lasting forever. Chapter 2 starts right. I'm not flipping the camera. Starts right there, if you can see 2. And it says it right there. It says it right there, 2. Okay. Chapter 2. Not every boy has the good fortune of growing up with a dog to love. Another boy, his name was Max, in another town. The town was named Ursuline, had no dog at all. Mark wanted a dog. Mark wanted a dog for as long as he could remember. He asked for a dog. He begged for a dog. He had pleaded and prayed and whined for a dog. Once he had even tried barking for a dog. His mother always said no. Puppy's piddle, she said. Puppy's chew, she said. Puppy's chew. I'm sorry, Mark, she said every time he asked. No dog. Though she never looked very sorry. Mark's mother gave him much of what he asked for. She gave him the catcher's mint he admired in the window of the hardware store. When it wasn't even Christmas or his birthday, she gave him an almost new bike. And just about every time they made the long drive into the city. She gave him money to buy a triple-decker ice cream cone with chocolate on the bottom and chocolate on the top, and peppermint crunch in the middle. She gave him things he never asked for. Food on the table, close to where, a nice little house with a big green backyard, perfect for a dog, but no dog. Maybe it was his mother's no that flattens of it, the sanitary that made Mark want a dog so much. Maybe it was that. Before Mark was even born, his father had gone out to buy a loaf of pumpernickel bread, and he had kept on going. That's the way Mark's mother put it. 14 minutes? Damn. He went out to buy a loaf of pumpernickel bread. Mark knew it was a joke, sort of. But still, he had never liked pumpernickel. It wasn't that he missed his father. How could he miss somebody you never met? But sometimes his nice little house and his big green backyard and his life seemed kind of lonely. Somehow. So Mark had decided long ago that a boy without a dad or a brother or a sister or even a cousin living close enough to count needed a dog. He spent hours and hours reading about dogs if he ever got one of his own, he knew exactly how to take care of it. You had to give a dog food, fresh water, exercise, some good work to do, like chasing a ball for a boy, and lots of love. Mark knew how to do all of that. No problem. He'd even practice again and again in his imagination. He fed his dog. He talked to his dog. He scratched his imaginary dog until he found the spot that made the imaginary hide. That made an imaginary hind leg thump with a pleasure. Oh, 15 of them. With a and every night he'd patter the place next to where he'd lay in bed and said, "Here you go. Come on up now." And the dog who lived in his mind always jumped right up. But when he asked his mother again, she still said no. Chapter 3. Most of Mark's friends in the town of Ursuline had dogs. Mark didn't mind that they had dogs, and that he didn't. Well, maybe he did, and maybe he did mind a little, but he didn't want their dogs to go away. He just wanted a dog of his own. Alex had a pure white German Shepherd named Blizzard. Ryan had Cinder, a Schnickerdoodle. Oh, a Schnickerdoodle? A Schnickerdoodle? That's what it's called, a Schnickerdoodle? I think. A Schnickerdoodle? I don't know. A Schnickerdoodle, in case you don't know, is a cross between a Schnitzer and a poodle. I don't know if you can see that. A Schnitzer and a poodle. A Schnitzer and a poodle. Schnitzer and a poodle. Schnitzer and a poodle. Cinder was short and square and, to be perfect honestly, rather chubby, just like Ryan. He called him fat. Ooh, I'ma tell him. Okay, I never knew that you could cut this. So I'm gonna cut it soon. I think when I'm like 13. In 3 years? That kind of hurt. Okay, so I'm done with that chapter because I want to read it more by myself. And this is a really good book. I recommend you go get it at your local library. They should have it, or you can just buy this book online. Here's the title again: Little Dog Lost. It's kind of like a poem book, but at the same time it's not a poem book. It looks like a poem book, but it's not a poem book. So, thank you. Let me do my traditional. Okay, I just came up with my outro yesterday. My outro is, if I mess up, I'm going to redo it. So, sorry, sisters. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, freaking put that subscribe button, push that subscribe button, and turn the post notifications on. And if you haven't yet, like this video, or else your mother will not love you anymore. JK. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's Brianna signing out. Thank you guys. Bye.